Thermostat not responding after installation? Check the furnace fuse and control board wiring first to fix the most common hidden faults fast. Start by shutting power completely at the breaker and removing the furnace or air handler access panel so you can safely inspect the low voltage fuse on the control board. Many installers forget that a popped 5 amp fuse at the furnace will make a perfectly wired thermostat appear dead. Use a multimeter set to continuity to test that fuse and replace it with the exact type and rating rather than bypassing it. Next, trace each thermostat wire back to the control board and verify each conductor is on the correct terminal. Look for stranded wire splayed under screws, which causes intermittent contact. Strip and reterminate if needed. While still powered off, wiggle test each screw terminal and use a magnifier to inspect for corrosion or burns around connectors that indicate prior shorting. If wiring checks out, restore power and measure the 24-volt common and 24-volt power at the control board with a voltmeter. If there is no 24-volt pair present, the transformer may be open even if the fuse looks fine. Confirm thermostat configuration. Set the device to the correct system type, correct heat pump versus conventional heating, and verify any internal jumpers or dip switches match the system. Wrong mode often prevents response. If the thermostat has battery backup, remove batteries to force the unit to use hardwired power and observe status lights during power-up to see negotiation errors. Finally, consult the equipment control board schematic. If multiple zones or isolation relays exist, ensure the zone controller outputs are passing voltage and that the terminal blocks from the zoning panel are correctly mapped to thermostat terminals. One of the biggest mistakes is miswiring thermostat terminals, which shows up in search queries like thermostat miswired or thermostat not powering. Fix this by labeling wires at both ends, using a continuity tester to match colors to terminals, and referring to the equipment wiring diagram. One of the next common issues is an undetected furnace fuse failure, often buried in searches for thermostat dead after install. Remedy that by testing the 5 amp fuse for continuity, replacing only with the correct slow blow or fast blow type specified, and checking for underlying short sources before repeated replacements. One of the other frequent problems is incorrect thermostat programming or dip switch settings that block response, which users search as thermostat not compatible or thermostat configured wrong. Resolve by resetting to factory defaults, confirming system type selection, setting fan and stage options properly, and consulting the thermostat manual for any required adapter settings. BigHomeProjects.com lists trusted local heating and cooling contractors and shows profiles with verified experience, which helps homeowners find pros quickly when troubleshooting wiring or control board faults. Contractors use BigHomeProjects.com to get leads and showcase completed thermostat and furnace work so they can win jobs and build local credibility.